So what are some of the benefits that we have realized here? Well, this is an out-of-the-box solution that is not a customized solution. We don't have that one person that is the only one who can fix the situation when the system goes down. As a side note, it's a really good idea that we went this way because that one person subsequently has left our company. So we really would have been in a lot of trouble if we hadn't gone down this road. This permits centralized label print management. Before, these were all little silos around. We had no idea what was going on these various stations. If we wanted to get a print report on what that station over there had done, we'd have to go to that station and look at that station's logs in order to understand what was going on. Now we have a centralized reporting and control over what's going on. We can tell what stations are online and offline right from the center. Less expensive hardware. This may not sound like a big deal, but it's a pretty big deal for us. Previous state required a full computer being out in manufacturing with all the licensing that goes along with that. The new system really only needs a web browser and the ability to plug a scanner in for it to function. So we're able to get by using thin clients and terminal services if we so wish. That greatly cut down on the complexity and required cost to implement a manufacturing system. Those thin clients are also a lot more conducive to a manufacturing environment. They don't get oil gumming them up. They don't have moving parts. So they don't get beat up nearly as much in that rough environment. And finally, when one of those does fail, instead of going and getting a computer, taking it out there and rebuilding it for that station so they're down for a couple of hours, we can just take the thin client, put in another thin client. Once they log in, it's all driven by the login. It brings them back up, and they're up and running within 10 minutes. So there's a lot of advantages to having a total web-based interface. Finally, we can provide configuration with the business rules rather than doing complex applications. It's really tempting to say, well, this is just about perfect, but if we put this little customization in, we'll be able to save a few seconds off cycle time. If anybody's listening that cares, if you go down that road, you're making it very difficult for you to do upgrades in the future or get support on an application. If you can get an application that allows you the flexibility you're looking for, that's part of the application, that's baked in like the business rules are, it allows you to keep getting support and upgrades, and it doesn't tie your hands going forward.